So Hatfield down twice here in the third round. 3 knockdown rule is in effect here in Georgia. So one more time down for Hatfield, and it is a night. 20 seconds left. He is down. He is out. Game, set, match.
Hatfield is not impressed. He's walking around shaking his head. He doesn't like the hot dog antics of Pernell Whitaker.
And Hatfield, although he was down 3 times, although his face is a bloodied mess, wishes that this fight would continue. He goes into the third round against Pernell Whitaker, the very exciting lightweight who has won his 6th consecutive fight as a professional and his 5th by knockout. Just 21 years old, out of Norfolk, Virginia, Pernell Whitaker. One of the most exciting fighters to come along in a long time.
And here's that first knockdown in that final round. A straight left hand from Mr. P. Pernell Whitaker puts Hatfield down. That was knockdown number 1. There were 2 more to follow.
What a crowd pleaser. Whitaker, out of Norfolk, comes in here to Atlanta, and he certainly has this crowd on his side. Picked them up very quickly as he dazzled them, along with Teddy Hatfield, with his speed.
And his speed accounted for another knockdown. After that left-hand drop, Hatfield, it was an accumulation of blows, and one quick one dropped him, and look at the hot dog there stepping right over the top of Hatfield.
Whitaker started boxing at the age of 9, won 201 amateur fights against 13 defeats, 91 by knockout. And now at the age of 21, it is his 6th professional fight. He's had him inside a period of, 7-8 months. And here is the 3rd and final KO.
And it was just a quick knockdown, but it was the 3rd knockdown in the state of Georgia. 3 knockdowns in a round. It's over, and there it was. The quick hands one more time of Pernell Whitaker. Drop Hatfield. He was out for a second, as you saw the feet turn right underneath him. The legs were gone, and he wasn't happy about it. He's proud. He felt he could have continued. A proud but beaten man, Teddy Hookin' Hatfield.
How would you rate the speed of Pernell Whitaker? Who would you compare that to?
Only Camacho is faster.
And gentlemen, the 3 knockdown rule is in effect here tonight. So the winner by a knockout with 2 minutes 42 seconds of the 3rd round, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker.
The only boxer to win the Olympic gold by a knockout. Gave you example of his speed and his power here tonight. 3rd round knockout over Teddy Hatfield, and Pernell Whitaker now ups his professional record to 6-0 with 5 knockouts. And he will join Randy Gordon here at ringside when we return after this. His professional record to 6-0 with a 3rd round knockout over Teddy Hatfield, his 5th knockout as a professional. And now Randy Gordon has Pernell Whitaker along with his co-manager Lou Duva at ringside.
Well, you've heard of the Michael Jackson Victory Tour. Well, for Pernell Whitaker, it's his Victory Tour. 3 months ago, he was in Corpus Christi, Texas. Then he moved on to Norfolk, Virginia, and now it's Atlanta, Georgia. Pernell Whitaker, there's just not enough mustard when you get in the ring.
Well, you know, I always train to put on a good show, and I train very hard for this fight, as do all of my fights. So, but this one was a special one because it's for Evander Holyfield's home fight, so I wanted to put on a great show.
You were hit with a low blow, and that seemed to enrage you. You went down. It was about right after the bell, I thought it was. And, Lou, you were quite upset. Now, did that, in your mind, say, okay, Hatfield, you've had it?
Well, he hit me up under the cup, and that, you know, kind of stunned me a little bit. So I just went down to take the 8 count. And, you know, I heard the bell ring, so I knew that I was going to get a minute rest. But when I came back to the corner, it just kept my composure. and just go out and we trained to go 8 rounds, so I had quite a ways to go. I was just going to catch up with him either round.
Okay, now a few weeks ago, Hector Macho Camacho won a version of the World Lightweight Championship by beating a very tough Jose Luis Ramirez. After the fight, he was throwing out some heavy remarks. One of those I thought was a racial remark. He directed it basically at you. Do you feel any animosity towards the man because of that?
Well, Hector Camacho's a great fighter, and you know you have to give him his respect. But I'm coming up. I'm up and rising, and I can taste him. And I've been dreaming about him every day. And he's from the ghetto, so I was raised in the ghetto, so this is America, not Puerto Rico.
Okay, Captain Lou Duva, do you dream of a Camacho-Whitaker match? And if you do, when will it happen?
Listen, I guarantee you I'm going to try and get Ramirez, the former champ, who went to limit with him. And I guarantee you, he will not go to limit with Pernell Whitaker. After that, we're ready to sign an all-time. It's just a matter of the route. Believe me, this guy can go 8, 10, 12 rounds. He does it in the gym with 2 or 3 fresh sparring partners. He wants nothing but Camacho. He's starting to bug me now, this guy over here. He wants Camacho. I want Camacho. We're ready. In 86, we want to fight Hector Camacho, and we'll knock him out cold. Nothing, we won't stop him. We're going to knock him out cold.
Would you really...
Well, when me and Camacho fight, I figured it'll be a Hagler-Hearns fight. I'm going to come right at him, and I know he's going to be right there. So I know I punch very hard, and he can't take the body, so he better be doing a sit-up.
Okay, the Pernell Whitaker Roadshow, the Victory Tour, continues. He now ups his record to 6-0 with 5 knockouts. Let's go back to ringside and Al Albert.
And what a showman Pernell Whitaker is. He is as good as gold. Lightweight Pernell Whitaker, and up next, it's a heavyweight. Gold medal winner Tyrell Biggs.